Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has really been a while for me. I've been back from our family trip to Italy for just over a week now. We had my dad's birthday on the 4th of July and my birthday was on Tuesday. It's just been kind of a whirlwind and it feels so good to just finally be settled. I've just been thinking like I just want to watch YouTube reseller videos and film up my stuff and list. I've been really craving to just get back to some normalcy. So yesterday I was feeling the itch a little bit and I decided to go do some thrift shopping. I went to this one little church that I had found a couple weeks ago where I had picked up some really amazing pieces, some like purple and black label Ralph Lauren, a rag and bone blazer that has already sold, and some Tory Burch sandals. It was this little hole in the wall, only open Wednesdays and Sundays. So I went there. I didn't score quite as well, my hair's being funny, as I did last time, but I did well, and then I hopped over to Savers. So I just wanted to do a quick haul with you and just kind of get back into the swing of things. And then if the video doesn't go too long, I have a small pile of a portion of a haul from Goodwill that I did, Goodwill outlets, before I left. So I might do that. So today I'm sporting all my stuff from Italy, my new earrings and my dress. I got all this stuff brand new at that little market that I talked about in my Italy video, which I can link up here for you. All right, so let's just get started. I'm so excited. Okay, so I will start with the things that I got from my little church sale first. So they were having a sale where some of their stuff was $1 and other things were priced as marked. So this was marked $5, but it had like a little mark on it. So the woman gave it to me for $1. And I love picking up Polo Ralph Lauren, not just Ralph Lauren, but I love picking up Polo. I do pretty well with anything that's possibly a little bit dated. Vintage Polo does really well for me. I'm not sure what year this is, but could be vintage, but it's a great hoodie. It's this, these are my kids' high school colors, like the green and gold. It's a full zip, and anything that has the big pony on it tends to do pretty well. So certainly that was a great pickup for $1, and it's a size large. Really, really soft. And it was just like this little mark somewhere, which I can't even see right now. So she gave it to me for $1. The woman who runs the church shop is so, so nice. This was off the dollar rack. I think I spent $15 there on 7 or 8 pieces. I thought this was really pretty. The brand on this is Baby. And it is a size small, made in the USA. Just sheer kind of boho style with lace and tie detail, little floral pattern. I just thought this was so, so pretty. So pretty. Hey, I'm in a new spot. Have you noticed? This is my office space, which I filmed my Bolo video in, but I'm in a different spot, and I had to get a new light because my 2 umbrella lights, one of them I had tripped over so many times that the cord came loose. So I ended up getting a ring light, which I'm not like loving. I think I was used to having the lights on either side so I could be in the middle of when I'm taking my pictures downstairs, and now I just have the ring light right in the center, so it's throwing me off a little bit. So I took one of my lights from the basement and brought it up here. So I'm just in my office doing this. It's a weird background here, but all right. This I thought was really cute. This I paid $3 for. It's just a Talbot sweater in a size small with the little wiener dogs. So cute. I had purchased a cashmere sweater in New York City that had a corgi on it, and it sold really fast for like full price, like in the $70 range. This is obviously not cashmere, but anyways, I think that anything cats, dogs, owls, like anything fun animal print tends to sell. So I went ahead and got that. This I was really excited about, and then I got to the register and I was disappointed, which happens, but I decided to get it anyways. I found this Escada, and this says Margarita Loy, I'm not even gonna try. It seems like a little division of Escada because there's like Escada Sport. Anyways, it's this very soft, almost like a chenille feeling sweater cardigan. It's like bronze and black. And it's in really great condition, but when I got to the register, I noticed it was missing a button, and I was so bummed out because I think this is a really cool piece. So not sure. I was originally thinking maybe I'd send it to ThredUp for their Luxe program, but because it's missing a button, I'm not gonna do it. So let me know what you think. So the button is missing here. So there's one here, but this is the one that's missing. Thinking about either taking the top button and moving it here or taking the bottom button and moving it there. But I hate having the one that's missing right here. Would you do top or bottom? I don't know. Anyways, beautiful, beautiful condition. I love the detail on it. Other thing that's a bummer about it is the care tag is missing. So anyways, I'm gonna do some research and try to find it because I'm sure it's a high-end fabric. Maybe silk. Anyways, that's that. Did I say the size yet? Maybe I did. I think it's a size 38 I saw, European size, which I'm not sure. It looks like about a medium or small. What else did I get there? Oh, this was off the dollar rack, which I think is going to end up going to one of my boys. It was marked $3. It's another Ralph Lauren shirt. It's just the Yarmouth style. It's this really nice taupey colored cotton, and it's just got the little horse. But it was $1. Really beautiful condition, like new, honestly. So really nice. So I'll check the comps. I mean, these shirts typically do better in extra large sizes, but I can just take a peek and see if it's worth selling. Oh, I don't know where I got this. LuLaRoe. It was $1. Un dolore. Actually, the reason that I picked this up is because it is an extra, extra small, and I have a couple extra, extra small pieces that I've picked up from the bins. Not substantial enough to sell on their own. I don't know about you guys. I really struggle with LuLaRoe, and if you're out thrifting, it's everywhere. I'm seeing LuLaRoe stuff everywhere, new with tags. But there are a couple pieces. The cardigan sweaters have done pretty decent for me. I'll pick those up, the long cardigan. I'm not sure about the name of them. But my skirt, I have a skirt that's literally been on for like 10 months. I can't give it away. But I thought if I had a few pieces, I like this pattern. It was beautiful, beautiful condition. And I knew I had some extra, extra small. So I think I'm just gonna lot them together and it will bring up the value. I figured $1 wasn't bad. And I also got my son some Nike sweatpants, but they're not in my haul because he already took them. I think that's it for my little shop. So I spent $15 and yeah. I think when I went through stuff, I'm guessing the Polo Ralph Lauren I'll get about $30 for. I haven't been saying this. The Ralph Lauren Oxford shirt I'm probably gonna keep, but if not, it would probably be like an $18 to $20 piece. The Escada cardigan, maybe $45 if I sell it on my own, $45 to $65, depending on how much that missing button affects the sale. It's definitely gonna affect it somehow. The Talbot's little hot dog sweater, I hope to get between $20 and $34. The Bebe floral blouse, I would say $20 and $25 for that. The LuLaRoe pattern shirt, you know, we'll lump that. Oh, it says I'm missing one thing. I have one other thing. This I got. I had this with my Savers pile. I don't think I've ever picked up this brand. It's Chico's Zenergy, but it was a golf shirt and size 1. The reason I picked it up is because it has this cool little sheen to it, this little metallic. I just thought this was really pretty. I'm not a golfer. I'm not really a huge Chico's person either, but I thought this was super pretty and it was $1. So I'm hoping to get about $20 for this. So that's it. That was it for my little honey hole. I plan to go back there. They're only open twice a week and the woman's super sweet. I love to support that. And I know that they send a lot of their money to homeless shelters that are local. So I love that. Okay, so now these pants, when I went into Savers, this was the first thing I picked up. And I beelined, I touched the fabric. I knew it was Lululemon. I was really excited because it had this cool pattern. They were marked $7.99. I had a 20% off tag, 20% off coupon. It had the zipper in the back. It had this mesh detailing here. and the legs were really cool. And then as I looked closer and I saw my little tag, I saw this big hole, and I'm so sad. I don't even know what to do. I bought it anyways. So I went to the register and the woman gave it to me for $4.99 plus the 20% off. So it ended up being $4. But what do you guys think? So size 8. If I pulled over this fabric, I could maybe try to stitch it. I could also maybe do a little patch there and iron it, like a little black patch if I can find one that's soft enough. Or I just sell them as is and take what I get. I just feel like that's kind of substantial, but for $4, I loved the style of the leggings so much that I'm like, I'm just gonna go for it. So anyways, they're a size 8. If anybody's interested in these, message me. I'll give you a good price on them. Otherwise, I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do. Might have my someone model them for me so people can see what the hole looks like on, and at least they'll go in with just a better idea. I was really happy to find these. These are Lucky Brand sweatpants, which I have done pretty well with. Any of the really loud Asian inspired prints do very well. I think I sold one pair for $55. I have another one, a little more subtle. It hasn't moved yet. I might lower the price on it. But this has like dragons on it. It's like a chocolate brown. Oh no, that's like looks like a woman. And then on this side is the dragon. So it's like a chocolate brown and it's embroidered, and the dragon's on this side. So I'm probably gonna list these at $50 and see what happens. These are also full length. And the pair that I sold for $55 were also full length. The ones I have up right now are crops. I've also found them in little girl sizes, like a size 7, and those sold in a week. So highly recommend anytime you see Lucky Brand. Oh, I'll show you the tag. I don't know that they make these anymore. I would say in the early 2000s, these were like everywhere. Another little tip that I like to share, I've been trying to share a tip a day on Instagram. I don't know how long I'm gonna do it, maybe for a week or two. I never pop the tags off my pieces from Savers or Goodwill. Basically any place that takes returns, I don't pop the tag off until I am actually photographing the picture. And the reason I do that, the reason I wait is because you can return items. And sometimes, despite my best efforts, I don't see any flaws until I'm under the lights photographing my stuff. So if I do that and I happen to see something, and I really can't tell you how many times I have noticed a flaw in that moment. So I will steam everything, and sometimes if you steam these, they turn black. I don't know if that's ever happened to anyone, so I try to stay away from the tag because the steam turns it black, just the Savers ones. But anyways, and then if I see a flaw, I just pull it and I can return that item. So that's a really great thing because most consignment stores can be final sale. So I love that if I'm in a hurry, I can always pick something up from Savers and know that I can return it. So that's the reason I leave the tag on. In the drawstring, these are size large. Okay, enough about those. This isn't a particularly huge haul. I was just like really feeling the need to jump on and post a video. It's been so long. Okay, this I really liked. I definitely paid up for most of these items in this haul just because I have an abundance of inventory right now, and I'm at that point approaching my 1 year of reselling where I just am trying to, like many other people, get a higher return rate on my investment. So I paid up for a lot of these pieces because I just didn't want to be bothered with like the $15, $20 items. Anyways, this was $10 and 20% off, so I paid $8. And this was new with tags, and I just really loved the style. The brand is Addison, which I've never heard of. Maybe it's a Nordstrom brand, I'm not sure. This is a size small, but it is this like high neck with this cool pattern, almost like snake skinny look, and it's a romper. So this little panel comes over here in the front, and it opens, and then the back has a zipper. Really cute. So anyway, when I looked up the comps on this, new was like $180. So there were a fair amount of people who were listing this romper in the $90, $125 range, new with tag. A lot of people were listing it used for $50, $60, $70. So I'm thinking new with tag. I don't know, maybe I'll try it at like 85, maybe 90. I definitely want to price myself a little bit lower since I only paid $8. And yeah, that was great. Okay, I got an Eileen shirt. She's really wrinkled. I apologize showing this in such poor condition, but it's silk, and I thought this was a little different for Eileen Fisher. And it's a petite. It is a petite large. This was only $5.99 before the 20% off, so you know, in the $4 range. Short sleeves, silk. I thought it was really pretty. I absolutely love the color, and fall is right around the corner. This to me is a beautiful transition piece. That. I only have 3 more items. Maybe I'll save my Goodwill stuff for another time. My son has a big dentist appointment, so I have to leave soon. Okay, this is, I love this dress. Isn't this so pretty? It's almost like a little tie-dye vibe to it, and the colors are beautiful, strapless, and the brand is Rebecca Taylor. I was happy to find this dress. It's in a size 2. I did find some great stock photos for it, and this was $11.49, so $9.20 with my 20%. Really beautiful condition. This is 100% silk. I love this dress. So I'm hoping I'll probably list this around 50 or 60. We'll see what happens with that, where we'll go from there. All right, 2 items left, and I'm really excited about both of these items. I was recently shopping in New York a couple weeks ago, and I passed on a Giorgio Armani jacket. And then I ended up buying this kind of boho dress that I just got a cute vibe from. And I got home and it was like Kohl's or something. And I paid $13 for it because the prices in New York were so expensive. I'm like, I'll take a chance. And then I realized that the Giorgio Armani jacket was $14.99. I'm like, that was a real huge fail on my part to pass on Armani to get a Kohl's dress when I have 1,000 dresses in my inventory right now anyways. So I was really happy. I like this so much more than the one that I saw in New York, and it is Armani, and it is beautiful. This almost looks like a birch tree pattern or something. The pattern on this is so gorgeous. This was $14, so less my 20%. I can do this in my head, but I'm not going to. Cost me $11.20. It's 100% silk. I love the detail on the back. It has a bow. I was so excited. It's got padded shoulders, so I'm sure it's like a little bit dated. Absolute immaculate condition. Now, I know that these, if you look up Armani, you will see an Armani jacket that sold for $4.99 that someone put on auction, and you'll see them sell for $250. They could not be more all over the map. So what I think I'm gonna do, because I looked on ThredUp, and a lot of the Armani jackets, they are starting over $200. So I also feel like this is unique. It is a size 42. Maybe someone can help me on the conversion on that. I'm not sure what that size is. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm hoping that their upfront payout would make it worth it. So I think I'm gonna send that to ThredUp. It's just too beautiful. I was so happy, so happy. And this though, this I think I'm gonna sell all on my own, and these are gonna sell for quite a bit. So my son Rocco is probably my only child who is remotely interested in reselling, but he definitely has a little bit of it, and he's a big sneaker nerd. So every time I'm out, I'll always like show him sneakers, and I found these yesterday. He's like, oh my gosh, Mom, buy those like real fast. These were the most expensive thing that I purchased. These were $16.99, and I got my 20% off, so they cost $13.60. Okay, so currently, so these are, all right, all my basketball fans, they're KB9, they're Kevin Durant shoes. Did I get that right, Rocco? I'm not sure. Kevin Durant, I believe, and these are a size 10, and they are in incredible condition. And you know, the louder, the crazier, the better. These were a limited edition model. They were released in 2014, and the laces are like brand new. Anyway, there are several listings of these. You can look them up. They're called the Influence. influence right there. There's one person who currently has them listed at $500, but they are new in box. There's another one that has them listed for $389, and they have like 11 watchers on them. You know, there are some that sold for $45. Of course, those are usually the people who put it on buy it now or an auction. But I'm very, very hopeful. I put these on eBay for $249. I don't plan on leaving it there for a lot of time, because I personally would rather just flip it, and I don't know how long I'll leave it. There's also one that sold for $150 on Poshmark. I feel like I'm probably gonna land somewhere in that mark. The only flaw that I've seen with these is this little hoop is pulled in a couple spots. So see, it's supposed to be tight like right there, and it's pulled a little bit. But honestly, other than that, there might be like a single dot right here. I just thought these were super cool. So I'm really hoping to do well with these, and with my Armani jacket. I really felt like I needed to get out there and thrift yesterday. I feel so much better, and I'm just like super focused right now and very excited to get back into the swing of things. Our vacation is over, so I am like hunkering down, and I hope to be bringing you a lot more videos now that I'm home and settled. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you would like to see more of my videos, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna try to release things, you know, at least one video a week. And if I'm ambitious, more than that, which I'm feeling ambitious. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful summer. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back real soon. Bye.